But yeah, I love how it went from this little photograph to... Hi, I'm Kaylee, welcome to my channel Hartiful. If you're new, then I have my own small business where I make enamel pins and little creations, and I make videos about that and daily life bits. So if you want to check out my other videos or my Etsy shop, then I'll leave the links down below. And if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, then I'd appreciate it. So I thought I'd start the vlog off because I'm designing a new enamel pin based on the little sunflower field trip that we went on the other day. If you haven't seen my latest vlog, then we went to a cute little sunflower field and we went there to mainly take photos and get some inspiration for a pin. So the idea for the next pin, you probably saw in the title, but we want to do like a witch summer vibe pin. Because so far we first designed this little winter witch pin that we made, which is available now. So it's just a little witch walking along in the snow. And then we did this autumn witch, which is a little witch just in like a autumny setting. So we have the winter witch and the autumn witch. And the next one that we wanted to do is the summer witch. So yeah, we went to the sunflower field, which was like 20 minutes from us the other day before they closed, and took lots of pictures. Editing Kaylee insert pictures. So the idea is basically that I'm a witch and I'm walking through a sunflower field. So it was just inspiration because we wanted the sunflowers to be taller. Yeah, we took those pictures and then got to designing and drawing. So this is just the drawing stage of the pin. I'll probably start filming this now and then I'll carry on this vlog once the pin's ready and everything. But this is the final drawing that we're going for. So you can see like the inspiration photo was this one in the end, and basically just put a little dress, well I had a dress but we made a longer dress and a little witch hat, and then made the sunflowers taller because we wanted the tall sunflowers. This now needs to be scanned into the computer and then it's gonna take ages to colour in all of the things on the computer. Like, look how tiny all of the little things are. I'm not sure what colour metal we're going to go for. I feel like gold would, because sunflowers and gold. The other two are silver metal though. But, so yeah, the next stage for this pin is the computer to scan it in. I don't know how most people do their pins, but we draw ours and then scan it in, make it into an SVG file, then I put it into Photoshop. I'm sure it's much easier if people just use like their iPads and stuff, but do the basic drawing first and then just scan it in. So yeah, I'm gonna go onto the computer and the next stage for this pin. Hello, so it's actually the next day now because it got super busy, so I didn't get around to designing the sunflower pin on the computer, but I'm just gonna scan it into the computer now and then I'm going to put it into Inkscape to make the SVG file, and then put it into Photoshop and colour everything in. But yeah, it's going to take so long to design because, well not design, but colour in, because all of the individual sunflower petals are going to be different sections, so it's going to be a lot of clicks. So I'm going to do a little time lapse of it on the computer and then you can see what it looks like and how long it takes. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this part of the design, because the next bit is going to be the mould making and then the enameling and the whole production of the physical pin. So I'll probably update you in like a couple of weeks time. Hopefully it's not as hot for future Kaylee. I hope it's not 33, 34 degrees anymore. So yes, I will see you in a couple of weeks, but a few seconds for you for the next part of this pin journey. Hello, so it's been a couple of weeks since I last filmed and my pin is here. So I thought I'd talk with you a bit about the production so far, and I have the final pin here. So the production that I didn't say. So we got up to the Photoshop part, and then after that I did the final artwork. So I picked the enamel colours and everything that I wanted from the pin. So this was the final artwork for the pin. And then when I was happy with everything, we went with gold metal as well because sunflowers gold kind of worked. So yeah, the next stage is the production. So the mould is made. I actually have a photo of the mould, so that's kind of cool to see. And then I also got a video of some of the enamel. So This is before all of it's been enamelled, just a few bits of it. Each colour is individually enamelled and filled, which is a long process, but I think it turned out really, really cool, so I'm very happy with it. But I have the final pin here, so I'll do a close-up of it. So this is our final sunflower pin. I think it's in focus. I like how detailed and small all the petals are. But yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's one of my favourites, I think. So yeah, now we have the autumn witch, the winter witch and the summer witch. So we have 3 seasons. So that kind of gives you a clue for one of the next pins that we're going to be designing, if you can figure that out. But yeah, I love how it went from this little photograph to a final pin. Obviously not exact, but I didn't wear a witch's outfit, and the sunflowers were about half the size of what we made them, but artistic license. So next I need to get this pin listed on the website and Etsy. So I have my wooden board backgrounds that I take photos of, and I also need to make a few shorts and reels and stuff to advertise it. So I'll show you a bit of that process and we'll get it online and listed. So if you'd like one, then you can buy one now. It will definitely be available once this is done. So I've just been outside taking the pictures and videos for the sunflower witch and 2 other pins that have arrived today, but I'll show them in another video. So I'm just going to go into the office and get them all on Etsy. I didn't really film the process of taking the photos because I've showed you that before, so you can check out some other videos if you want. But yeah, I'm going to show you what the listing looks like when it's live. So I didn't film the process of taking the pictures, but here you can see I've put the sunflower and it's now live on Etsy and the website. So I've got all the pictures that I took and the videos. And yeah, it's now on my Etsy to be ordered if you'd like one. I'm filming this outro now, even though I'm not going to have the pin for a few weeks or so. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and a hype and subscribe. And yes, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.